Transgenders are not playing a character any more than everyone else, because all gender is playing a character. That's all gender is. Behind the costumes we wear, we're more similar than we like to admit. We're all made of the same exact meat, and my goal is to get society to realize this, so that we can end gender entirely in society, because it's arguably the biggest thing holding us back from uniting and solving our biggest problems that we face as a species. So I'm asking that you help me spread this message out there online and in person in order to help this movement, and share the video. Transgenders are not any more ridiculous than the rest of society. They're actually more logical, because most people stay the same gender that they were brainwashed into for their whole lives, not realizing that gender in modern society is just a costume. Transgender people do realize this, so they decide to wear the other gender's costume and just be them, because you can. It's just a costume assigned at birth based on whichever private parts you were born with. As soon as the doctor sees your genitals, your path is set, either pink or blue, dolls or trucks, long hair or short hair, makeup or muscles. It's all illogical, so trans people are correct to challenge this by switching genders. When they do it effectively, it shows and it proves that modern gender is simply a costume to the characters that we were brainwashed to play. And the goal is to get society to realize this so we can end gender. As I've always said, I understand males and females have different biological parts. That's separate from this. You don't have to play a character to go along with your biology. You can just acknowledge that some people have different parts, and you don't need to mention anything other than that. The transgender movement is a step in the right direction for us to unite, but the thing is, there are a lot more steps to take past that on the path to unbrainwashing ourselves from this modern society so we can advance ourselves as a species. We need to reinforce what our goals are as a species. Instead of just having a bunch of fun buying makeup, clothes, and wigs, doing all this weird gender stuff, we need to end gender entirely. Stop playing characters entirely. Remove all accessories from ourselves. Hair, makeup, all the clothes, the tattoos, whatever it may be. Why? Because even though it's fun, it's not efficient for us. It doesn't help us solve objectively important problems that we face. The world is divided purely because of subjective differences that we believe in. We're not living objectively. There's no purpose to anything we do. And it starts with stuff like this, gender. Us not being uniform and united, like ants or bees. Ants and bees, they're all the same, and they work effectively together. And they do that with barely any brain cells. The only reason us humans are ahead of them is because of that advantage we have. If we behaved like ants or bees, we'd make so much more scientific progress. So much more that we'd probably be able to cure death and achieve immortality, like I've always said. So that's why we need to strip away all subjective differences from ourselves in order to unite society objectively. All of society's problems come from division. Once we unify ourselves, we can conquer everything. So please spread the word and help me get this movement started. I'm going to be spreading this word for years and years until we get this result of ending gender. This isn't going to stop from me because this is the right thing to do. So help me spread this message. Tell as many people as you can. Every time you see someone that identifies as a certain gender, let them know that what they're doing is a result of them being brainwashed and they're objectively wrong. Thank you.